Planning your first character meal at Tusker House is so exciting. You prepare to meet your favorite characters, eat incredible food, and you hope for a little extra magic along the way. But nothing prepared me for what I was worried about. Like, what happens if my daughter is terrified of the characters? Can a buffet character meal really be as good as a prefixed meal? And are we going to be rushed through this experience? You deserve to know exactly what to expect at this character dining location. So I'm bringing you along for every bite, every chaotic moment, and all the amazing interactions at Animal Kingdom's Tusker House. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to know before you book and the surprising way to save on your next Disney dining experience. The first thing to expect happens before you even get to the restaurant. It's surprising that the check-in desk is located outside and you have to wait outside if your table isn't ready. Many other character dining locations at least have a small indoor foyer to wait in, but here's a pro tip. The Dawa bar is located right next door with fans and shade, so you can stay cool there while you wait for your table. When you check in, they will confirm any dietary restrictions you have and take a phone number to text when it's your time to eat. After about 15 minutes, we got our text and we were greeted by the sights and sounds of Africa. With cultural music and very cool tribal costumes on the walls, I felt like we were about to go on a whole safari. You enter into the main buffet area where a cast member will greet you and bring you to your table. We had Sweet Sarah and she explained exactly how the meal process works. Your cast member / server brings you your drinks, which can include some very yummy looking cocktails. You get up and serve your own food in the buffet area, and characters come around the dining rooms using a specific route. That route part is important because it might seem like a character is skipping your table, but they always loop back around to you. After we got settled in, we quickly grabbed our first round of food and hustled back to our table for the first round of characters. And these characters were amazing. We got to meet Donald, Daisy, Goofy, and Mickey and Minnie one at a time as they came to visit our table. Pro tip, if you don't want to miss the characters, keep an eye on where they are in the room and maybe wait a few minutes if it seems like they're about to get to your table. That way you might be able to interact with them a little sooner if your tummies can stand the wait. Our character visit started a few minutes after we got back to our table, and this is where we ran into a little chaos. Daisy came to our table first, and the minute her hand touched my 1-year-old daughter's, my girl melted down. I got a little stressed that we'd made a mistake. Maybe Adeline wasn't ready for character dining, but the way that these characters handled the situation was truly impressive. Daisy immediately gave Adeline space, and from that point on, every character that came to our table would pause and wave, but they'd keep moving. They'd never try to get super close. I loved that they neither forced themselves on her or completely ignored our table. I felt like she was very respected, and Adeline really enjoyed these modified interactions. But when Mickey Mouse came, the whole story changed. After Adeline warmed up in this great experience, all of the other characters spent at least a few minutes at our table interacting with us and playing peekaboo. So it was the perfect amount of time, and Adeline had a great experience from this point. It was truly impressive to see their ability to roll with whatever, from a complete meltdown to happy giggles, and all from the same kid. If your kids get scared of the characters, do not panic. These characters know how to help them feel safe, whether it's keeping a distance or giving them time to warm up. Plus, the characters will do multiple trips to your table, so if your kids get nervous the first time, they will have a second chance. But here is a pro tip. You might avoid an Adeline level meltdown if you give your kids a character encounter before you come here, whether it's the Easter Bunny or Santa at the mall or a character at Disney. This would give your kids a chance to know what to expect, and it'll give you a chance to know how to best support them in this environment, or if this environment is not right for them altogether. In addition to visiting our table, the characters were out having dance parties and Goofy was out teasing people. So your family will have lots of opportunities to see and interact with these characters during your meal. Speaking of the meal, the food at this place shocked us. Tusker House is the unsung hero of Animal Kingdom. The culinary team that designed this menu leaned on the vibes of an African outdoor market. So there are lots of dishes with curries and Durawat and the best chimichurri sauces. They offer adventurous dishes, but also classic American foods that the pickiest eaters will tolerate. I appreciated that the kid foods were on a lower serving table so the smaller guests can see what they're getting. We tried everything, and our favorites were the curry corn fritters and the tandoori chicken. I would have paid for the recipes to either of them. They were so delicious. Adeline munched on rice, broccoli, and plain meatballs, but there were plenty more kid-friendly options, including the desserts. It took some restraint not to devour these delicious and beautiful treats. Most of them came in mini size, so we never felt like we had too much to handle. These treats combined African flavors with more familiar American desserts. So we had this super cute guava mousse creation and this incredible almost pudding-like dish in this glass cup. I honestly don't even know what it's called. If you go here and you get to try the super yummy little thing, please drop in the comments what it's called because I want to learn how to make it at my house. Even though this is buffet style, all of the food was fresh and well cooked. I constantly saw cast members pulling food that had been sitting around for a while and replacing it. So the quality was definitely comparable to a table service meal where they bring your food plated to you. And the food here was clearly made with everyone in mind, including those with allergies. Disney is known for their attention to detail and they offer allergy-friendly menus. I've even heard of the chef coming out and walking you through what dishes would be safe for you. And if you'd like to be extra safe, I've also heard of the chef plating the food for you himself in the back, so there is no risk of cross-contamination in the buffet line. I've never heard of a restaurant going through these lengths to make sure that everyone is safe, so you are in good hands. We spent an hour and a half here and never felt rushed. Between the multiple character interactions, our sweet cast member, and the addictive food, we could have spent all afternoon here if it wasn't nap time. Tusker House really delivered a sense of relaxed fun. So Adeline was entertained, but not so overstimulated that she wouldn't eat. So that was great for me. Full disclosure, eating with a 1-year-old is a little chaotic by nature, but if your little one is comfortable in a high chair and doesn't mind if the characters at least walk by, this could be a great choice for your family. The end of the meal here is pretty unceremonial. Some character dinings give you a gift at the end, like a wand at Cinderella's castle, but when you're done here, you just pay and leave. This is one of the cheaper character dining experiences that I've seen, so the simpler setup makes it more accessible to more families, but if you like a little extra magic at the end of your meal, this could be a bummer. Full price for Tusker House lunch is $64 for an adult and $42 per child. For this price, you get all you care to enjoy food, non-alcoholic beverages, and this cute postcard that's gifted to you at the beginning. Reservations for this location open 60 days in advance on the My Disney app, but we booked our meal just a week in advance and we had no trouble getting the time slot that we wanted. This was the perfect experience for our first character dining meal. There's no strict time limits, reservations are easy to get, the dining room energy is very laid back, and this is one of only 2 places to see the gang in their safari fits, so it felt very special. If you're in Animal Kingdom for one day and your family wants to see all of the characters at once and have a great lunch, this would be a good option. However, I'm a saver, so I'll probably only come back on one condition: if they offer another discount. In summer of 2026, Disney offered a 40% discount for select dining locations for annual pass holders. Disney offers discounts for DVC members, annual pass holders, Disney credit card holders, and those who buy the dining plan throughout the year. If you're going to Disney World on a budget, these are the opportunities to look for. Typically the discount is like 10%, but every now and again we get a little extra pixie dust and get a 40% off discount. Let's pause. If you're dreaming of an amazing day at Animal Kingdom, but the cost of Tusker House makes you feel a little anxious, or the idea of your kids sitting through a character dining meal makes you squirm, you don't have to do this to have an amazing experience. Animal Kingdom has award-winning food at other restaurants, and characters roam the park all day. You can get the best of Animal Kingdom without character dining if it's not a good fit. Disney planning can come with this pressure that if you don't do everything, you're doing Disney wrong. That feels overwhelming, so that's why I started this channel, to show you realistic guides and reviews of Disney World that value what's actually worth it with a little kid, not just what's popular. If that sounds helpful, hit that subscribe button because I'd love to have you along for more of my family adventures. Tusker House was surprising, amazing, and just a little chaotic, but it was nothing in comparison to our full day at Animal Kingdom. We experienced a lot of what can go wrong on a day at Disney World, so we're sharing exactly what you can do when it rains, rides get shut down, and much more. If you're ready to plan a great Animal Kingdom day, no matter what comes your way, don't miss my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.